I just tried to go into bed, but I had like, I don't even know if it was a bad dream, bro. Like, I don't know, but I need to put this somewhere before I forget it, because it was kind of like crazy for me. But so to start off, where I went to bed, but my dream started with me walking in my kitchen. But it wasn't like a easy, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk to the kitchen. It was literally like I walked out my door into the hallway, and my body was like giving out. Like it looked like I wasn't playing first person. I was like, or it was first person, but it was in the perspective where I could see my eyes closing, but not as if I was closing them, as if it's a movie that's made in first. It's like a movie that was in first person, like where you see that. I don't know. It was weird. Okay, but I was like collapsing, getting to the kitchen. Like I was really like falling over and shit. Like couldn't do it. And then I don't know what happens after, but I'm somehow back in bed. And then there was a weird little gap period where I it was something. It was like a glitch. It was like a video game where it was as if either I or something was stuck like in between the walls of my room or something. I was stuck like just in the top of my walls, and then it transferred over to me having sleep paralysis, right? And now, for some reason, it wasn't me in the same position that I fell asleep in. It was me on my back, or maybe I did sleep on my bro. I don't know, but it was me on my back, and I was looking up, and then, or okay, we'll just go with that. But so that was the thing, and then it was happening, right? I was like, "Fuck!" I knew I was stuck in it, and when usually it happens, right? It's like it's hella fucking pain on my back, like on the top of my spine, like where your chest is, like where the like middle of your chest is, but on my back, so like on my spine. But that's usually where I feel like immense amount of pain, like my whole body's trembling, like literally like as if someone's shaking you to the fucking max. That's what I feel. But it's so strange because the way I tell it's over is it's light, right? It feels like as if like it feels as if it's a light shake, like you're shaking some dice, like you're just playing a friendly game of Monopoly. But as it goes on, it gets aggressively harder. Like it goes from shaking some little dice to like shaking a fucking snow. Like you're literally like so aggressively just moving that shit. But it got to that, and then um, it got to that, and it usually ends by then after like either like one or two rounds of that shit, was like just torture. And I obviously can't move. Like I can't move my arms or nothing. But then it kept going. It felt like, bro, it felt like I was there for 3 hours of just fucking torture. And then what happened was while I was looking up, I usually have my eyes closed the whole time because if it is sleep paralysis, I don't want to see no demons in front of me. But it was going on for too long, so I opened my eyes and there was some shit on top of me, or not even on. Okay, so the way my room works is it's my bed and then I have my curtains and then there's a gap between the roof and the curtains, and in that gap I saw like a horse or just like a elongated face that in my mind right now I think it was a horse. But I saw that and I was like, okay, bro, fuck that, and I closed my eyes. I was struggling with that for a cool minute, and then I opened my eyes again, and I saw something else on top of me. And from the looks of it right now, in my mind, at first when I was actually going through it, I thought it was another demon. I was like, alright, bro, fuck, there's another one just looking at me. But then in the gym, okay, so I was struggling. Obviously, I was trying to get out of it. I was able to move my leg a bit, and my right arm. Okay. Mind, I was sleeping on my chest with like a blanket on me, and there was a pillow on top of me too. Or, bro, what the fuck? I wasn't even sleep. For some reason in the dream there was a pillow and my blankets were on top of me. Okay, and I was only able to move the right side of my body, and then, or only just like my right leg from the knee down, and my arm, my right arm, and that car's expensive as fuck. Okay, and then it was literally like I was glitched. Like I was struggling as fuck, right? Obviously I couldn't move. But then the demon, not the one that was in between my curtains and the roof, but the one that was just sitting on top of me, he was just looking at me. And I realized, I was like, okay, bro, it's getting hot. I need to get this fucking blanket and pillow off top of me. So in the thing, I was moving my arm, and I was literally hitting the blanket. I was like, I was able to knock off the pillow somehow, but I was scraping the blanket. I was glitching through the blanket. My arm was going through it, and I was confused. I was like, what the fuck's going on? So then, in the dream, or nightmare at this point, I literally scraped my chest. So then I know I'm hitting it, and I'm not, like, missing it. And it just wasn't working. At one point, I actually knocked it off. And then, like I said earlier, when it's like, I know it's over, it starts off slow shaking of my body. And then it gets progressively harder until it's like literally like a fatality from Mortal Kombat. It's literally a fatality, and then it ends, and I'm able to move. But every time that happened, and I would actually move the blanket off me and the pillows, it'd get to the fatality part, and then it'd restart, and then the blanket and pillow would be back on top of me. I was literally doing it 5, 7 times, maybe, literally just knocking it off, respawning on top of me. I was glitched. I was literally fucking glitched. And then somehow, after all that fucking torture, I was able to flip around, and I would lay down on my stomach in the position that I actually fell asleep in. Like, my head under, my hands under my pillow, with my head laying on the pillow, my stomach on my bed, back up. I ended up in that position. And then that's where I was stuck again, where it felt like an hour. And then I was there, and like, it just kept going, dude. It was fucking hell. I hated it. And I couldn't move, because it's like holding down my chest, like, to my bed. And then finally I was like, okay, this isn't working. I felt the pain in my spine, so I was trying to straighten my back to like unlock the fucking code or some shit. And I kept trying to like find a position in my back, and I finally got it, bro. And I sprung out of it. I was, oh, I literally said that was fucking torture. And I sat up, dude. It, I literally only slept for like 20 minutes. Nah, that's a lie. Because I sent my girlfriend a text before I fell asleep, and it said I sent it 40 minutes. It was 40 minutes, bro, but it felt like 3 fucking hours. And see, now I don't know if it was literally because I was like straightening my spine or whatever, but I want to go to the chiropractor and see like my spine's just like fucked up. Because if it is my spine fucked, then it's like my body's telling me like, yo, bro, you gotta get this shit checked out. Because that shit was hell. Dude, I don't know what's a better way to explain it. Because it's literally like, it's a progressively harder shake. Like your whole body trembles, you feel it in every inch of you. And then my ears ring to like progressively louder. Like, you know how in movies when like a flashbang goes off, and then the ringing, the buzz starts really strong, but then slowly fades where you can hear him go like, "Yo, bro, you okay? Yo." I don't know if that sound effect was good, but then it sounds like echoey, but you can hear them and it fades away. Instead, it literally starts as if echoey, but no voices, obviously, 'cause it's just me. And then it just gets to like its fucking breaking point, the little snap of the actual toss of the nade. And that's literally all you hear. Before it would hurt my ears more, now it's my whole body. Like I feel like my spine is getting snapped in half. Like I had more fucking Mortal Kombat fatality. It's terrible, dude. I hate that feeling. But I don't know if that's a good story. I hate that experience so much. It was really weird though. The thing of like, it felt like the Doctor Strange movie. Like, 'cause you know how the Doctor Strange like he went to go fight like that like demon or whatever, and then it would he, like kept looping. Like he would die, he kept looping, looped again until he finally killed him. I didn't kill anyone, but I somehow flipped myself over, which I guess was the killing part. But dude, it was so strange because it was literally I was glitching. Like my hand was going through it, and then oh yeah, yeah, and then not only that, but it's like I was able to move my hand somehow like so freely. But I was moving my hand, and at certain points, my hand would literally just go invisible. Like it would somehow go out of frame, but it wasn't out of frame. It was so strange. It, like that really made me feel like life was a simulation just because of it. I know it's just a dream or whatever, bro. Scary, Scawy Nightmare.